Right, is that any better?
Please tell us if you can hear Bear or
If that
not.
works a bit better, let us know.
Oh wow, okay. We got a
Was it just
peek.
a cross leg?
It looks like it's rug.
Yeah. We've got a Doyle, we've got a Snapcaster, and we've got 3 lands.
Yep. Stream stopped. Oh no, there it is. It's gone. It's gone.
Really?
Um, any better? Any better? Turn your volume up. Right up.
Hello? Hello? Am I still coming through quiet?
We really are unfortunately reliant on you. We cannot hear what it's like for you at home. The land,
What's the land behind the
it was just for him revealing his hand. I believe,
Raoul's
I
playing a
bel
Tarmogoyf?
I think it was a.
It might be a
It is
Wolf.
actually a Keswick Wolfram.
Yeah, there's a wolf run.
That
Sparky.
I don't believe it. I believe it's Rug Delver.
Hopefully the sound won't be too... We'll have another go at trying to sort it out after this game. That's another... That's a thought seize that time,
That
isn't
is
it?
it. Is
Or
it's
is it Charm?
it's is it charm on Thoughtseize? Um, I don't know actually. I don't think that's too much of a swing.
No,
But yeah,
we've
definitely
got one, two,
Tarmogoyf
three.
doing what he does best, getting
Wolf
stuck
at this
in.
point.
That is very early.
That's a big Tarmogoyf.
Big Papa Tarmogoyf, and that is
Wolf
a
into the
wolf run
saddle
and
for
nothing.
Ray.
Nothing. This is pretty severe.
And again, it's coming in for 4. Let's see, Rexar
Taps it.
taps it down.
I believe we call
Splinter
we,
Twin,
it
maybe.
could be Splinter Twin. Could be Rug Twin.
Rug Twin.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, it is lands in
Back to
front.
lands in front.
It lands in front. I think there's a whole contingent of people who love lands in front.
Splinter Twin, there we go. It's a Splinter
It
Twin.
is. It's been confirmed
Splinter
by our
Twin,
man on the ground.
Wolf Run.
Is Ray is on Splinter Twin,
Rug Twin.
Rug Twin.
Well, um, Raoul plays another Godless
Yeah,
Shrine.
that is indeed a godless shrine,
Looks like we've
and
got a... What's he playing? Possibly a Lingering Souls, possibly? Yeah.
yeah, it is indeed the promo Lingering Souls.
Ah, fair enough. Good stuff. So we've got 2 tokens. We've gone back to the Pokemon tokens
Oh
again.
yeah. Oh,
It's a
actually.
episode.
I did officially mention that, I believe, in our interview about the Pokemon, or at least I was going to about the Pokemon tokens, because you have to have something fun.
So in theory, Ray can go off this turn if he has the mana, but he doesn't. He didn't get the 4th mana down.
Um,
One, he needs the red mana source as well.
the issue we have here for Raoul is if Ray,
Pestamite.
oh, that's
So
Pestamite.
now he's got 2
No,
options.
the problem for Ray is like Raoul is the fact that Ray could just go off on his turn,
Yeah.
and there's very unless Raoul's set up for it. I mean, we know he has
He's got
answers.
removal in his... He's got the mana for the removal
Yeah,
in
he's
case
well
something
all of his
happens to...
removal.
If it's Kiki Jiki, however,
Yeah, I reckon Raoul could have got away with all sort of
the
charm
juggler...
given his
He's not got the
shamans.
mana for Kiki Jiki. He's not even got the mana for Splinter Twin yet.
No, no.
So,
Yeah. I'm really mystified with the Keswick Wolf run.
yeah, I don't see how it... I
I
suppose it's
don't.
an alternate win condition
Yeah, it's
because...
similar to what we saw before with going the beatdown route.
Yeah,
Just like I can't do my. Maybe it's for Torpor Orb. Maybe he's just so scared of Torpor Orb being a
oh,
good answer.
Loxodon Smiter.
Loxton Smiter,
That's a nice play.
the answer to the best answer to Liliana's discard on your opponent's turn 3.
Yes.
Discard a Loxton Smiter into play.
Discard the Loxodon Smiter. Well, the Pestamite is coming through. Obviously, the Exarch isn't, as it get punched in the face by a Smiter. So he's got the 4th mana. So we're in Splinter Twin territory. But he's not playing it, so he might not have it in his hand.
Well, we'll have to see.
So he hasn't got it in his hand, by the looks of things. Another Exarch comes in,
and taps the
tapping the Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf. In come the
Red Smite is going to
Smiters
chump block.
and both.
I think an Exarch is going to chump block the Smiter here.
Yeah,
And he's going to
that
take
is
2 damage as well.
sensible choice.
So
And the 2 tokens get stuck in.
Ray still has...
Raoul,
And Raoul is now
very
six.
sensibly, he goes for
Liliana.
Liliana of the
As
Veil.
it discards the card he
This
has.
is
Is this going to be a cheeky?
it's
Oh,
a
no.
Tarmogoyf. This is
An
a
interesting
rug.
rug. Now, if he tops deck the
This
Stone
is
Twin,
rug twin. This is a
no
it's a
chance he's not going to top deck the
it's a
Stone Twin.
rug list with Splinter Twin combo.
So it
Could,
takes away the efficiency of the Splinter Twin, but obviously it's got a lot more win
yeah,
conditions
he, he
present.
he does lose a little bit.
Another land comes in. So Ray has, at this point, he is top decking, hoping for a Splinter Twin at this point. Shooting for a Splinter Twin. Ooh, we've had a removal, a path to exile of the Pestamite. And he
Ah,
scoops.
Ray
So
scoops.
Raoul is therefore 1 game up with
I
a
like
junk.
it. I like it. I want him to go all the way. Live the dream with junk.
It's not good with his junk tokens. It's
This
still
is such a weird deck.
I'm still
It's
upset with
twin
Ray's deck
with,
here.
with Goyfs.
It's a Rug Delver with Goyfs
Now
and
we might add
Warframe.
we put his deck name up as Splinter Twin because that is the best our best guess at the
It was our
time.
best guess at the time.
Yeah, and to be honest, we're gonna have to try and
It is still Splinter
we'll
Twin,
have to
but it's
try and
just
rustle up some deck lists maybe, just so we can inform you a bit better
uh,
as we go.
at this stage we're kind of just we're happy to see most people do well here at this point.
All right, we have actually been informed that the guy with the deck list is actually on his way here. Um,
Yeah, I think there's some problems with my
yeah,
microphone.
there might be some problems with Bear's microphone. We will try and get that. We'll certainly get that sorted for the semi-final. But if not, hopefully you can hear me at least.
Yeah, at least we've got one person. I'm trying my best to sort of make sure this is sort of as clear as possible for you guys. We are having some audio issues here.
Yeah,
We will try and resolve it in between this round and the top 4.
but so as long as you can hear one of us commentating about it. By the way, if you have any questions, if you have, well, obviously there is no more requesting people for feature matches
No,
because we will be featuring a match.
we'll be just featuring a
And
match in the
we
top
are
8.
here at Fanboy 3 in Manchester for PTQ Manchester. This is the top 8. This is the quarterfinals. We are seeing Raoul Zimmermann play Ray Doyle. Uh, Raoul is currently up 1-0.
Using his
Uh,
junk deck.
yeah, and we have Ray Doyle on what we can only now assume is Splinter Twin with Goyfs.
Yeah, it's Rug Splinter
It's
Twin.
Rug Twin. What's the bracket? Well, I
The
can give you the
bracket
breakdown of
we've
it.
got
We have Flavio Casata, who finished first against
versus Cyrus.
versus Cyrus
We've got
Bales.
Michael Maxwell against Chris Vincent. We've got this game, which is Raoul versus Ray Doyle. And then we've got Matthew Light versus Mac Harrisimiu.
It is indeed. It is. Wow, Cyrus has got one hell of a
Cyrus has
matchup in
got his
front of him.
his work cut out for him. I think they all do. In fairness, they all do. They all do.
Yeah, it's.
There's no easy games in this top 8.
I, I, does anybody out on the feed know Flavio Casata? Is he well known?
I
I mean, he
don't
seemed to
know.
make a late charge into the top 8. He was a little bit, dodgy for him for a moment, but I don't know anything about him.
Oh yeah, we
Oh no,
don't
yeah, the
deny the fact that he
Wolf
does run
Run.
a
Yeah, yeah,
rug delver.
it just might hurt his opportunities. That's all.
It's
It,
obviously going to slow down the twin
it,
combo.
yeah, yes,
Can you still not hear me?
yeah. It appears Bear is currently mute as far as it's
Whilst they're shuffling up, I'm
concerned.
going to try again.
Yeah,
Let me try one more
while
time.
they're shuffling up, we'll try the audio one more time. I'll just keep talking. If I'm the only one you can hear, then like obviously I'll just keep talking until the cows come home. But yeah, if does anybody know Flavio Casata? Like, do you know of him? Like, is he particularly well known?
Why is mine not being picking stuff up?
Apparently, it's just very quiet.
Oh, I must have sort of maxed it out just right.
They can hear. They,
Can they hear me yet?
yeah, they can hear you through my mic, which is
Let me
not really
let
the
me
same thing as such.
take one from the.
Hmm. Ah, right. Well, who's there?
Right.
We'll try and get that back
Can
up
you hear me now?
as.
Are we better? Can you hear me yet? Is that any better?
Please tell us.
Tell me if you can hear me better now than you did before. Can anyone hear me? Anyone at all? Just say yes or no.
Still the
Still
same.
the
Nope.
same.
No, apparently not.
You can hear me now.
Apparently,
Is it
uh,
any better than it
we
was?
have.
Well, Death Right's hit the field.
Oh well. It is apparently.
We'll have a
Right,
proper look at it
we
later.
will iron that out between rounds. But I'll just keep talking.
Right.
I'll just keep talking
I'll
and
shimmy next to you.
yeah. If Bear shimmy's closer
We'll
to
sit
me,
closer to each other. We'll have a couple of look.
and then we'll be able to pick both of us up.
So
So
hopefully
hopefully
this will
that's
be a little
okay.
bit better.
Yeah,
So
we are in
we're
fact
moving towards using the
yeah,
same
we
mic.
are using the same mic, and hopefully the other one can help us with that.
So
Um,
tell us who the quarterfinals are. Right, the quarterfinals. Right, we've got Flavio Casata against Cyrus Bales. We've got Michael Maxwell against Chris Vincent. We have Raoul Zimmermann here against Ray Doyle. And we have Matthew Light versus Mac Harrisimiu.
yeah, that's very correct, Rich.
And
And we have a turn to Thoughtseize from Raoul here.
yeah, if you want to spell his surname, it's HasymIw.
We are not kidding you.
Or
We called him Mac
you
earlier.
just call him Mac because that's his
Yeah,
first name. Just call him Mac. Uh,
I can spell it for you, Rich, if you would like.
that will do. So the pestamite
Yeah, just pretend it's light versus dark.
pestamite has been
Mac
chosen
will
by
do. Mac
Thoughtseize.
will do very nicely because not one. We haven't had him in the booth. We don't know how to pronounce his
Yeah.
name at all. We just
Yeah.
called him Mac for the
Pestamite
entire
and
round.
Thoughtseize.
Oh,
When does he have
well,
pestamite in his hand?
it was a particularly. Apparently, it's been corrected for us. Ray Doyle is on pod.
Pod. What?
Pod. This, to be honest, by the end of the round, it
What
may well
what
actually
pestamite
change.
is he?
Oh, yeah, pod. It's been given as a better definition of his deck.
Apparently pod is a better
Yeah,
definition
yeah,
of what he's playing
yeah.
than Splinter Pod.
Apparently, it's more accurate.
We
So
didn't see a single bit of pod in that.
we did. Yeah, it
It's
is
Splinter
living
Goif
the
pod.
dream. Splinter Goif
Splinter
pod.
Goif pod.
Yeah, rug twin with pod. Rug twin pod.
Tama twin pod.
Tama twin pod. Yeah,
Tama twin pod.
living the dream with the smallest Tamagotchis in the world.
Baby Goifs. Remember hashtag Baby Goif.
Hashtag baby Goif.
Uh, get it trending across Twitter.
I
Hashtag
have to say,
Baby Goif.
Tamagotchi has done not that much this weekend actually.
He's been a little. He's been effective in a couple of places. Goiflet. That's a good one.
Yeah, Goiflet. Yeah, you tiny Goif.
Yeah, little baby Goif.
Right. Well,
So
he's got to the important point for him.
Spell
Spell Sky.
Sky. Nice.
That is
Nice.
that's
Puts us all in there.
quite good
Won't stop
against junk.
Shaman though.
It won't. I know that now.
So we'll and there's but in fairness there's only the Thoughtseize at the moment that is in for that's in for this Shaman to do a damage, and sure enough Thoughtseize comes down,
Yep.
dropping him to 17.
Indeed. But, Metagames is now actually streaming much more, getting really into the swing of it. We're regularly doing, certainly doing game days.
Oh
We'll
yes.
do more like obviously modern events from the shop on from an F&M. Um, we'll obviously always try and get commentary team if we can get it.
And
It
they
might
can't
it
give it
might
to
just be
one.
one of us or none of us. It might be a different commentary team, but we will get it as often as we
So
can.
Liliana comes in, making him sacrifice the spell skite.
Yep.
Apparently, it's pod because of the green run in it,
Yeah,
but still,
that is our judge
I
on the
still think it's
table
more
is
of a
making a
of a
guess of
splinter
it.
twin set.
Unfortunately, due to it being such a large event, getting the deck lists over here is just a matter of time, really.
Yes, I think we're starting to get stuff coming through, but it's
Yeah,
still going
the
to take some
judges
time.
station has actually
Defensive is
just
declined.
shown
Okay,
up.
it's already gone. So Lily's going to make people discard. So a Snapcaster gets discarded, along with, I believe, a Lingering Souls.
It was, I believe, a Lingering Souls. It's hard to tell the promo version of
And a
Lingering Souls
Spell Skite
looks
on
so
his
different.
own
Wow. Okay, so
for Splinter Twin.
I, and this is going to be if he is going with the Splinter Twin plan, that is really going to upset the apple
Oh
cart.
yeah, that could cause some serious problems in the long run.
Absolutely. And
And I don't think there's a massive amount of
I
removal
mean,
in
Raoul
Ray's deck.
Ray is
He
down.
deals with
He is down to a low hand
Sky.
size as well.
I
Um,
don't think there's a great deal that he can deal with Sky. So we've got the Deceiver Exarch coming in. The Exarch comes in tapping down the Spell Sky.
can't really see much of. I mean, he cannot go for the combo. He is actually attacking Liliana.
He's attacking Liliana. It's only a one,
Oh,
but
he
the
is going to
Shaman
block with the Shaman. I think it may have been a bluff by on Ray's behalf there.
might have been. He might have just been hoping to coax it out. And a
It
Charmer
was
Void hits
indeed.
the
It
field.
is Goiflet appears.
Yeah, the Goyf is a little
Not
bit
so
bigger than
much
the.
a Goif
So
because
it's
it's
a one, two,
because of an artifact, a creature,
three in the
a
three in the deck.
land,
Oh,
and a sorcery.
what artifacts have we got?
Spellskite.
Of course, it's an artifact too, isn't it? Yes.
Spellskite is an artifact.
So yeah, it's a big Goyf.
Yep.
It might be. Oh no, because the Deceiver Exile's still on the field, so you can't use Lily on it, which is probably what he would have liked to have done.
Absolutely.
That'd have been a nice dealing with the Goyf there, but he's not got that.
I don't think he's under any pressure.
No, he's
Like
fairly confident still at the moment.
Raoul
He's
seems
got
to be
the
like a
Sky.
very tight player as well. On
What are
it's,
the other
it's a
decks
very
in top eight?
professional.
What are the other decks in top eight? We've
Wait,
got
well,
two Patriot controls.
yeah, we have two blue, white, red control decks. That
Matt
is
Light.
it is yeah, Matt Light,
I
we're
can't remember
finishing
the other one.
fourth, and I believe it was Michael Maxwell who was on that as
Yep.
well.
We've obviously got here. We've got Junk and Pod
Yeah.
in inverted commas.
We
We have
we
a
have a Jun deck.
Jund deck,
I,
who I
I
don't know
believe
what the
one of them is
elves
still a
cost.
mystery to
Cyrus's was
us.
the Jund deck, wasn't it?
Yeah, Cyrus is a Jun. I'm not sure what Chris Vincent's deck was.
Neither. I'm not
But
sure either.
again, they're just going to
We'll see
fish.
them as they go.
They're just going to fish the top eight deck lists out for us. Then we can go over it. Um, the other half of the quarterfinal, another deck table on the quarterfinals is being filmed
Yes.
by another one. So you may actually be able to find the other stream out there. If
Yep.
you're also interested, you maybe have them side by side.
Maybe.
Chris Vincent is playing blue-white control
With
with
Squadron
Squadron
Hawks.
Hawks. I,
Well,
I like that. It gets around Liliana, for
um,
starters.
so the Goyf and the Exarch are swinging for the fences. Now, is he going to block? It's an interesting
One
one.
voice is a lot quieter. The one voice that's quieter than the other would probably be Bear's because he's leaning into my microphone.
We're
Uh,
going to have to work with the
We're
microphones we
going
have
to
first.
reset the microphones for the second, like basically for the semi-finals, and we'll do the best that we can with it.
We'll work at it from here. We'll wait till this game's finished. As long as you can remotely hear me, even if it's just faintly, it'll be alright. We can always just sort it out at a later point. We're going to try and sort it out between games. We'll just up all of the microphones and then
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah, all of
one of
them.
one of them will be mine. And then we can
But
just
yes.
turn your one down.
But no, absolutely no shame in getting to the top eight
Oh
and,
no,
and still not
all done
making it.
phenomenally well.
I mean, to, it's been a long day. It's been a
Yeah.
long day. I mean, everything got kicked off around about 11 o'clock.
So
So these players have been playing for
8 hours, 9 hours now.
coming up to 10 hours.
10 hours.
10 hours
Yeah.
of competition.
So it's Raoul's turn. Now, do you make Ray sack a creature, which will obviously sack the Exarch.
Mm.
So you've got the Tamagotchi. And then chump block it until you get some more removal, or do you keep pumping Lily up for the discarding effects? He's gone for the
He's
discarding
gone for the
effects.
discard. I don't disagree with that. I think if you
Not a terrible idea.
at this point, it's more just getting those two sack
Another
triggers.
death right.
Yeah, well, this is like yeah. So you will have to bear with us. We've had a few technical issues
Ray is
today.
top decking
This is by
handily.
far the most minor one that we've had so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Raoul looks firmly in control of this game now. I mean, one of the few decks we've seen today with the Shaman that can use all of its abilities.
He's sacking the Goyf.
Sacking in the Goyf.
He's obviously hoping for the Splinter
He's
Twin.
all in on Splinter Twin
All in on the
here.
Splinter Twin or the Kiki
And he's got
Jiki.
to go off through... Now, Kiki Jiki would work.
Kiki Jiki works because he can't spell Skype that. However, the Splinter Twin can be stolen by spell Skype.
It can. And, I mean, Raoul definitely will know that. Like, that will be the main reason it's in his deck to
Yeah,
begin with.
it's probably something sideboard. So we've dropped a Loxodon and Smiter down.
Uh,
So that's giving something Ray something to think about certainly. Kiki one time.
Kiki one time.
Hit it one time.
Well,
Got the wolf
he
run.
finds the wolf run,
He
but
hits
that
the
is
wolf run.
not. Oh, there's a Loxodon
Got the
Smiter come
Smiter, and
out,
they're coming for 6.
and
This is
this.
lethal next turn.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We have
Got the
deck
deck
lists, so we have for this match. Well, this
So
matchup is
this matchup is nearly over.
very nearly
He
over.
has to pull something really good here, and oh no, he pulled the Splinter Twin off the top after the Deceiver gets
Yeah,
killed.
his deck list was actually listed
Raoul
as
Zimmermann
Rug. Um,
wins that top 8 matchup 2-0. So that's it.
so we have
Raoul
Raoul
is in,
through.
Ray is out.
Right, that's through,
That's the Splinter Twin combo out.
and that's out.
So unlucky for Ray. He did well, he got top
So
8.
we'll try and get an update for you on how the other